Tell me a little bit about the mindset of the judges at the time when you were first starting that gave them so little confidence.
The only data that the judges had during those days were parents coming in front of them in the middle of divorces. And the judges would hear them arguing and litigating and fighting and screaming at each other and threatening each other, and the lawyers would be doing the same. And then they'd get this agreement. That was a stipulated agreement at that time, and they said, this is nonsense. They're either forced into it or it's just a sham and it's going to break down. Because I know these people, I've seen them in court, and they are fighters, and there's no way anybody could get them to agree. So the judges kind of round-filed them, just put them away waiting for them to come back, and they didn't come back. And then it was about 3 years later that one of our preeminent judges, who became an associate justice on the appellate court, said one day at a bar meeting with 300 lawyers, you know, you all know how I feel about this mediation stuff and this joint custody stuff. I've always said it's not a really good idea. It just doesn't protect people's rights, and it just doesn't make any sense to me when I see these people. But I've been watching these agreements come by my desk for the last 3-4 years, and they don't come back. And I've come here to tell you mediation is the way to go, mandatory mediation is the way to go, and joint custody is the way to go. And all the lawyers' mouths just dropped in the room again, because these people knew this old curmudgeon-y judge to be somebody who didn't change his mind very easily. So
And
that
what
was
changed?
that was kind of a paradigm shift for our local court in Santa Cruz County.
Mm-hmm. And what changed his mind, you think, was simply, I didn't see the case again.
I didn't see the case again, and the consistency of that.
Okay. All right.
We went from 385 full custody trials per year to 1 full custody trial per year once mandatory mediation came along. And he said, wow, this is pretty impressive. Something's different. I don't know what it is yet, but it's different.